Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. It is about noon here in Las Vegas on a Friday afternoon before Labor Day. So I had a eye doctor appointment today, so I took the day off, and that means that my eyes are very dilated right now. So we're gonna laugh together about how badly I interpret opening the cards in these booster packs. So let's start and take a look. I'm gonna start with all the Edge of Eternities play boosters, and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to take these out of the box, and then we'll open these collector boosters once we get through the play boosters. So I'm just clearing out my my office so I have room for the upcoming Magic the Gathering Spider-Man stuff, and I got some more Final Fantasy stuff coming in as well. Edge of Eternities has been a pretty cool set though, so I want to try to build some kind of cool deck now that I'm starting to get back into the game. So let's go ahead and we'll start opening these together and see what we got. And I'm going to switch over to my other view here. All right, so I got Mana Box set up, and hopefully this goes better than it has been going. So far, so good. All right, we got lots of just normal cards, so just going to throw those in there. Let's see, Bygone Colossus. Let's see what this guy does. Mechan Navigator. Seen that. Ooh, this Echoing Deeps is one I have not seen yet. It's actually a really nice looking land card. I really like the designs of the Edge of Eternities ones. It always has trouble reading those ones though. All right. Memenon. Oh man, I can't say this name. What is it? Memenon? Lots of M's, whatever it is. Let's see what it's worth. Couple bucks. Got the End Stone as a foil, got a lander card, and I got a normal island. So just throw that in. And let's see what this foil card is. Oh, that one's going to be worth a couple bucks. $6.24. All right, so first booster pack, we are up to $9.81. Gonna just screenshot that so I can keep track of each booster. Did okay on that first booster. I was expecting it to be like $2 or $3. I have not been having good luck with the Edge of Eternities play boosters lately. Let's take a look at this guy. Right, Melded Moxite, Comet Crawler. Yeah, just a bunch of low value common cards to be expected out of a play booster. Looking forward to opening those collector boosters though. Maybe I'll get one of those really cool Galaxy foil cards. All right, Thrumming Hive Pool. What does this guy do? Affinity for silvers, one less to cast for each silver you control. Okay, so it's going to be a good card to pair with certain things. 245. Got a Weft Blade Enhancer as a foil card. I'm going to put the lander card back. Okay, now Weft Blade Enhancer is worth almost nothing as a common normal card, and worth slightly less nothing as a foil card. So this is the amount. Yeah, 415. That was more what I expected out of that booster, or out of a play booster. So let's go ahead and move on. I'll open this next one up. Oh, speaking of silver, we were just looking at that. There's a silver token creature. Just going to go ahead and put that guy over there. Looks like we got a foil land card in the back there. And let's go ahead and we're going to get started with scanning again. Seems like Mana Box is doing better now that they updated their beta the other day. Apologize for people who watched either my stream or my YouTube recording and had to deal with me just disastrously struggling with Mana Box. Vanishing Light, Sammy's Curiosity. See if we got anything good in this one. Oops. Needle Spires. Their land cards are so cool in this set. Like, I just can't get over, especially these borderless ones, how cool they are. Even if they're not worth a ton, like, I just appreciate the art. Cosmograd Zenith. Let's see. Ooh, $15. Look at that. Nice. How about this foil space-time anomaly? Is this guy going to be worth something? Let's see. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. Interesting. Nope. Not as good, but let's foil that one. Still nothing. And go back one more. No, didn't mean to press that button. And we'll make that a foil too. Right, what do we got here? 1793 and a play booster. I can't complain about that. So add that to the collection. Oops, almost grabbed the collector booster. We're going to save those for the end. Alrighty. There's a drone card. We got Insatiable Skittermaw. I want to see somebody with like a southern accent say the name for some of these cards. I think it would just be fun to have that happen. I'm actually probably going to do a TikTok video and YouTube short about me trying to pronounce some of these cards with my New England accent that I try pretty hard to hide. I mean, I don't try that hard. I don't really have that big of an accent. But every now and then I'll like go look back at a stream or a YouTube video I did, and I'm like, who's that guy talking? It sounds like somebody I don't know, and it's just me with apparently an accent. Right, let's see. This is Wormwall Sweeper. Another command bridge. Caesarian Dirgecraft. Oop. And that was annoying. It made my kind of freaked out there because it thought I said the word that makes Apple devices go crazy. So, whoops. All Fate Stalker. Let's see what Tanic Steadfast Second is worth. 730. Okay, doing all right again. All right, we'll put the land in first, then we'll throw this foil guy in there. And just do one last foil swap. Save that. We got an $8 pack. So about breaking even on a couple of these packs and making a little bit of profit on a couple more. So we're really hoping we get a good one for our, I knew that was going to happen. I'll reset that in a second. Not doing too bad on the rest of these play boosters. I bought this booster box from a local shop, Power 9 Games here in Las Vegas, and I've just been slowly opening this one over the last like few weeks. I've been really into the Final Fantasy ones, if anybody's seen on my streams or on my TikToks, etc. So I've been switching it up for today and just cleaning out my backlog here of other kinds of boosters. I still have a whole 2/3 of a box of Modern Horizons 3. We got a whole box of Lorcana Arcazea's Island, and then I have another couple boxes of play boosters for Final Fantasy, and also a collector booster box as well. So I'll be opening those shortly, but I wanted to take a break from Final Fantasy because it was getting confusing seeing if there was new content on my social channels and stuff as a result. So let's keep going here. And if y'all aren't subscribed, please subscribe to me here and follow me at AJ Choi Collects everywhere. And I have a lot of fun TikTok stuff that I've posted. I do the same on YouTube Shorts though, but the originating place that I create those videos is on TikTok. I just find it a little bit easier to do editing there without having to have third-party software and spend a ton of time. Ships Engineer. Scavenger Grounds. This one's super cool too. I love it. Sunstar Chaplain. I think I already have this one. I don't think it's worth a bunch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, Planes, and I know Survey Mechan I don't think is worth anything. Yeah, and we'll switch to a foil just so I have it indexed correctly. Ooh, 13 cents. Big spender. All right, this was the booster I was expecting when I was doing this earlier. So $1.43, that seems more like what I thought I was going to get for a lot of these today. Right, we're going to put this guy over there. Flip this over, throw this down so that it doesn't rescan my last one. All right, 8 cents. Lux Knight Breacher. Zealous Display. What's this guy? Ooh, Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever Servandum enters or attacks, other creatures you control get plus 1.0. Ooh, okay. So that's actually a pretty cool card for a very tactical play, though. That's a dog. Oh, okay. I see. Got Edge Rover. Another really cool art there. Dubious Delicacy. Pinnacle Star Cage. Peregrine Beckoner and a nice foil mountain card. And what's this guy? Worth nothing. Worth slightly less nothing. All right, this one, 324. So we did okay on a few of those, not so well on the last couple, and let's see what happens in the next 3. And then we'll move over to the collector boosters, and that will probably be it for this afternoon. I got an air conditioning maintenance guy coming over later to check, make sure my stuff is not gonna blow up, which it shouldn't because I keep good care of all that stuff, but still. I thought that said Mima Prospector, and I'm like, okay, Mima. Oops. Night Luminary. Getting to the top of this thing, so it's getting stuck a little bit. Ilvoy Infiltrator. Gotten that one quite a few times. Caesarian Voidborn. Let's see. Genomorph Imago. Oh, look at this. Contested Warzone as a foil. That is such a cool land card. I wonder if this guy's going to be worth anything. It says, whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, that creature controller gains control of this land. Oh, never mind. All right. What was this one? $1.74. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Oops. All right, we got Fungal Colossus. Gonna put that up on the top so that I can do that. We got this guy. This is Caveron Skywarden. Graveblade Heavy. Got a bunch of those. Divert Disaster, same. Banishing Light. Yeah, we already saw Sammy's, oops, Curiosity earlier. Radiant Strike. Red Tiger Mechan. Scout for Survivors. Frenzied Bailiff. 265, okay. Got a normal mountain, and then Dauntless Scrapbot is a foil. That's going to be like a 10-cent card, maybe. 16 cents, ooh. 19 cents, oh my god. All right, last play booster, and then we got these guys. I picked these up from various places. Somebody had a TikTok like deal for a Edge of Eternities collector booster with like a $10 off coupon. So I think I paid like 20 bucks for one of those, and then the other two I think I paid. Where did I get the other two? I think I got them off a Shopify discount site where they were doing like, oh yeah, it was $25 off 75, and so I'd bought like a Reign of Jafar starter deck, and then I bought these two collector boosters. So actually did really well, basically paying retail for each of these collector boosters. So let's hope that there's something very valuable in there, and I can feel real good about myself. All right, so we got the Self-Craft mech in. Now I'm gonna have to switch my mana box here in a minute and get rid of all the stuff in the hopper because it's starting to get out of focus. I will say it looks like this latest mana box update has fixed a lot of the headaches I was running into with some of my last videos. Biomech Engineer. Dual Sun Technique. This is a really cool art, by the way. Target creature you control gains double strike until the end of your turn if it has a +1/+1 count. This is actually a pretty cool card. Systems Override. It's interesting how some cards I feel like become valuable because somebody else figured out how to make them a really powerful combo with a bunch of other cards. And then all of a sudden, like, a group of cards becomes valuable because that combo goes viral somewhere online. And then everybody wants to make that same deck. All right, so we're going to add that to the collection. Let's take a screenshot of it being worth $1. All right, now give me 1 second. I am going to switch out this hopper because, look, this thing is pretty much full of cards now. I got to pick out the couple cards I need to sleeve and put in some top loaders, the ones that were worth like 10, 20 bucks there. So I'm just going to leave those over to the side for a bit. And now we are going to go into collector booster mode. Yes, I am very excited for this. I haven't opened a collector booster. I've been opening them in my TikTok and YouTube short videos, but those were pre-recorded. I had already opened a bunch. I got overly excited one day, and I just really wanted to open a bunch of collector boosters. So I just recorded separate videos so that I could then post it later. And so this is the first time I'm opening collector boosters for myself in at least a week or two. That sounds very spoiled, I get it, but I'm just excited for these. All right, and now we get to watch me struggle on some of these. So let me see if I can rip this guy in the middle and not have to embarrass. Yes, there we go. Usually it takes me 20 minutes to open a collector booster. Like, just get the opening done. All right, so that is a very cool art card. I love that. All right, so let's see, which direction should we go? I think these ones we're going to want to go top first. And I'm going to leave the coolest cards till the end. 7 cents. These are all the common foils. I have my foil lock on. Come on, depressurize, do your thing. There we go. Shattered Wings. Cavland Seeker. All Fates Scroll. Faller's Landfall. Or Faithful, whoops. Rescue Skiff. Melstrader, I almost said urologist. Eulogist? This guy does eulogies? I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, Foil Plains. Really doesn't like those big old borderless plains, does it? Moonlit Meditation as a foil with a fairly rare card. $1.81. Surge Conductor. This is non-foil, so we're going to skip over those for a second. Ooh, some of these I think are going to be worth a couple bucks. This weapons manufacturing is nice. I don't know how much this is worth. This almost looks like the, it's not the Galaxy foil, but it looks very much like the Secret Lair card, I think is weapons manufacturing. 727, okay. All right, let's turn the foil lock off and scan these last couple cards, and then we'll go to our next pack. All right, Surge Conductor. This is a rare, borderless, 86 cents. Ouroborid? Ouroboid? Planet worm or plant worm? I don't understand. 20 bucks, all right. And then Endless Sands Desert Land card. Let's see what this guy's worth. Okay, 94 cents. All right, so we did $33.77 worth of cards. I paid about 25 to 30 bucks for this, so break even. I'm not going to complain. All right, let's hold that one there. I'm going to get my other next pack opened up. Come on, open as easily as the other one did. Yes, there we go. Yeah, for anybody that's never opened a collector booster, they're like way, way harder to open than a play booster. You can't just rip this because they have this like thicker foil inside and they have more adhesive on probably, so you can't just steal everything from them. But it's tough. All right, so we're going to add to collection. And then we're going to reset the foil lock since we're going to start with those again. All right. Night Luminary. Dark Endurance. Melded Moxite. None of these are going to be worth anything. They're just regular foil versions of whatever cards. Weightless Evangel. Bygone Colossus. Glacier Godmaw. Right, I love this swamp card as a foil, and it's just very pretty. $1.23. Let's see, Sledge Class Seed Ship. Okay, there's that art card. There's another foil. $6, not bad. All right, these three are non-foil. I don't think these are going to be worth a ton, but I could be very surprised. All right, let's see what the Creeping Tar Pit is. This is just a cool looking card. Yeah, 45 cents. Scouring Swarm, 24 cents. Weft Walking, I don't think has ever been worth much, but as a borderless, it's still not worth much. All right, $9.64, so lost my shirt on that one a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get ready to add that to the collection, and then I will throw this final collector booster into the hopper there. All right, got that one open fairly easily as well. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a foil robot card and Lander on the back. So let's do this again, and we're going to go back to preferring foil and throw that guy in the hopper so it gets scanned next. All right, Frontline War Rager, big money. More big money. Okay, Annual, I don't know how to say that. Dubious Delicacy. This Mountain is a foil. Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam is also a foil. We got Sunset Saboteur as a foil. And then we got a few interesting cards here that are non-foils. So let me just do this. I'm going to switch over the prefer foil. And I'm going to drop this land card in there to be scanned. Yeah, Endless Sands, not worth much. So let's see if either of these are. They're cool looking cards, but I don't think they're going to be worth a ton. Yeah, 21 cents. And let's see this guy. $2.57. So that was the worst pack of all, $6.45. I made like triple that off a single play booster earlier. So that one was a little painful, but it happens. So not too bad today. I think we totaled probably about break even for what I paid for all these packs together. So could be worse. I had some real bad losses on my last Final Fantasy collector boosters. So if you're interested and you want a good laugh, check out my YouTube. I got a bunch of shorts up there as well as TikTok. Got all of those posted. So feel free to check those out. And I'm going to take off for a little bit here. But I will say TikTok voted on me opening these. So I will be doing shorts on YouTube and TikTok uploads and Instagram and stuff. And I guess I'm a Pokemon card collector again because everybody wants me to open these and see if I got anything cool. So anyways, I will be doing that over this weekend. I got some more, like I said, Final Fantasy cards coming. I got a half box of Modern Horizons 3 left to open. So I got some time this weekend. I might do another stream and just clear through some more of my cards to see what kind of cool stuff I got. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed this. Till next time, I'm out. And please like and subscribe wherever you see this and follow me for more. All right, thanks, y'all.